Good evening, everyone, and welcome to Whose Online Is It Anyway, where all the oppression is made up and the evil dead who-whiteys, they don't matter. I'm Toxic Male, and sitting right across from me with a bunch of king-dongs sticking out of his mouth. You can't see them, but I assure you they're there. Terrible Terrence Popp.
All right, you bunch of frothy fornicators. How y'all doing tonight?
Oh, we're doing great.
We got a treat for you.
Yes. This is going to be our first official call-in show. We're not going to reveal the number. We're going to save that for later because we don't want everybody blowing it up. I'm not sure how many lines we're able to have open because it's just through Google Voice. But
Yeah.
I think it'll be fun.
Yeah, what the hell?
There's a couple of wrenches out there who know the deal.
Oh, here we go. There's no shortage of insanity and stupid in the news. And
never.
This is going to make us rich men. I mean, all we're doing is just poking fun at the redonkulous bullshit that's going on out in the world.
And I don't think anything sits worse with you than when veterans go off the deep end.
Yeah.
Because I know that, especially when the military has been doing what it's doing, you're just not a happy guy.
No, I'm like the military and the people who serve in the military are near and dear to my heart. Basically, the enlisted officers can fuck off.
F off.
Yeah, the warrant officers, they can handle their own shit. But yeah. I'm a big proponent of the enlisted dude.
Yes. And so with that being said, has anyone out there not heard about what's been going on with Black Rifle Coffee? Instant regret, I believe, is what the Quartering called it.
Yeah. You mentioned this to me earlier. I looked into it. I have no idea what they're fucking even, what decision process they're in to actually do this. Are they out of their fucking mind?
I mean, as a conservative, you really shouldn't be sitting down with the New York slimes in the first place.
Well, first of all, just serve some fucking coffee. It's okay to be a patriot and love the military, and the military loves coffee. There's really no reason for you to. I mean,
yeah.
I mean, this just stinks to sell out to me, man. This just is heartbreaking.
Oh, I'm with you 100%.
And they are going to feel this ASAP.
Well, from what I understand, the backstory of it is, like a year or so ago, for the first time, they decided to throw their hat into the political arena, and as a result, they wound up doubling their profits. I think it was an appearance on Fox News or something, and then the very next day, somebody logged in to check and see what went on with that, and all of their stuff was sold out. So it's like, well, if we keep doing this, we can get some money.
Well, okay, now listen. I am not against a company making money. Really not.
Well, that's kind of their whole reason for existing.
That's why they exist.
Yeah.
I do have a problem with a company such as this that has built their brand on the back of the enlisted guy.
Mm-hmm.
And the enlisted guy, for the most part, in fact, almost all of them, are oath keepers. They've all sworn an oath to this country.
Yeah.
And they're backpedaling and doing some stupid shit like this. Fuck them.
How dare you?
I'm just saying, the hell with them, man. I mean, I'm done.
Well, to those of you out there who haven't heard about this, let's give you a little bit of context here. Black Rifle Coffee sells itself as America's coffee. But in a recent New York Times interview with CEO Evan Hafer, didn't seem to like some conservatives, maybe all. The Trump-endorsed coffee by vets was the subject of a hit piece at the New York Times, but it was Hafer's own words that did him in across the internet. He either fell for it in a weak moment or he wanted to distance himself from some or all of his base. For those of you who don't know, the company started in 2014, branding itself as pro-military, pro-firearm, pro-law enforcement, and anti-hipster. Totally get on board with all of those things.
Yep.
All of which are popular views among the right. That's why the brand gained popularity in the conservative and MAGA movement in 2017. In his interview with the New York Times, Evan Hafer started out straddling the fence, but stayed mostly on the right. So they, of course, the New York Slimes has to call January 6th an insurrection.
Yeah,
Of course.
It's a bunch of bullshit.
Yeah. I'm sorry, but if that were true, wouldn't somebody have been convicted on that charge by now?
Well, they did convict somebody.
Well, they convicted one dude.
You got 8 months?
8 months in prison, and literally his crime was wandering around wearing a Trump T-shirt. Didn't cause any damage, didn't hurt anybody. So why is he in jail? No idea.
Yeah,
You don't get 8 months for like vagrancy or trespassing, do you?
No.
Oh.
And they hit him with a felony, too.
It's just ridiculous.
That's nuts.
So the Times got more than they could have asked for from Hafer when they put it in at the end for everlasting impact. The Hafer comment was made in relation to Kyle Rittenhouse, the teen who was attempting to protect an auto showroom when he became engaged in 3 assaults. He shot 3 in what looks like self-defense, and 2 men died.
Bummer.
It was self-defense. You can't let sections of your customers hijack your brand and say, "This is who you are," Best told me. It's like, no, we define that. The Rittenhouse episode may have cost the company thousands of customers, but Hafer believed it also allowed Black Rifle to draw a line in the sand. It's such a repugnant group of people, he said.
Oh,
it's
shit.
like the worst of American society. And I got to flush the toilet of some of those people that kind of hijacked portions of the brand. Then again, what Hafer insisted was a super clear delineation was not too clear to everyone, as Munchell's Ultimate Fighting Championship contender choice of headgear vividly demonstrated. The racism expletive really pisses me off, Hafer said. I hate racist, proud, boyish people. Like, I'll pay them to leave my customer base. I would gladly chop off all those people out of my effing customer base and pay them to get the F out. If that was the case, I asked, had Black Rifle, which sells a thin blue line coffee, considered changing the name of its Beyond Black coffee, a dark roast that it has sold for years, to Beyond Black Lives Matter? Surely it would alienate the waste that's polluting its customer base. Hafer began to laugh. You wouldn't do that, I ventured. I would never do that. We're trying to be us.
Yeah, he's fucking up here.
Yeah, instant regret.
Are we going to do the backpedal now?
Yeah, he has since been backpedaling. I mean, could this be a New York Times hit piece? Absolutely. But from what I understand, there was a video accompanying this.
Ooh.
So it's probably what it seems to be. Maybe could have been edited out of context. I don't know. But it does not sound good. Yeah, the Black Rifle Coffee Company doubled its sales by leaning into America's culture war. Now it's trying to distance itself from some of its fans. So you go down here, and here's the back pedal.
Hey, so a couple spicy days on the internet, everybody. I want to take some time. I'm going to set the record straight.
Fuck you!
If you haven't heard, there is a significant amount of misinformation being put out on the internet about Black Rifle and about statements that I've made. And I think it's really important for everybody to get this directly from me. Number one, the first and probably the most important inaccuracy in any story published is that I've somehow made derogatory statements towards my customers or conservatives.
Can you stop it right there?
Sure.
Go back and read the part where he would be great to just, flush these people out from his customer base.
Yes.
Read that again.
Yeah. I would gladly chop all of those people out of my effing customer base and pay them to get the F out.
Okay.
Okay.
Play it again.
I'm just saying.
I just want to make sure that, I'm keeping all of this in context and I'm using his own words.
Yes.
Okay,
very
that's all I'm
important.
doing here. All
And
right, keep going.
I'll give you the context behind this. So the actual conversation was taking place around anti-Semitism and racism in America. And then our attack, because we were attacked last year by a group of very organized anti-Semites, if you didn't know, and they were targeting
SPLC?
me because of my last name and because of my heritage. We were purely discussing that. I said, anti-Semites and racists do not have a place in my company, and I will gladly tell them to leave and pay them.
Okay. Now,
Okay.
if that is true,
Well, first of all,
fine.
under whose definition?
Yeah.
The left's definition is anyone who doesn't agree.
Pretty much.
Yeah, oh, okay. No, fuck this guy. That's bullshit.
And on top of that, like, if you're worried about being quoted out of context to the point where you have to release a 9-minute and 16-second video clarifying your position afterwards,
Why the fuck are you talking to that outlet that was doing that?
Talking to the New York Times is just
this
inviting.
is like their bread and butter. This is what they do.
It's inviting disaster when you throw in with those people. They are the repugnant ones.
Yeah, I would say so.
They've been sowing division in this country ever since our former Kenyan-in-chief made it legal. Mm-hmm. Holy smoking Joe Frazier. Come on, man.
A bunch of bullshit. All right, keep going.
So that's what I was referencing. The context of the conversation was only about that. And I was never referencing conservatives or putting those groups together with conservatives, which I think is very important.
All right, this is what
I'm
he needs to do. All right, he needs to shut the fuck up. Okay, he needs to stop talking. When did this come out?
Just a couple of days ago. The initial tweet that I'm seeing here, I guess the story was released July 17th, so 3 days ago.
He needs to shut the fuck up. He really does. He's just making it worse.
Could they have written this in a way to screw him over?
Yes.
Yes, sure.
And I'm sure they did.
But it does not, his own words do not bode well for him.
No. I mean, I had to go back and reread what he wrote.
Yeah.
In his own words.
Yeah, what he wrote, what he said, whatever. Like, ugh. But yeah, look, I would never speak in a derogatory way about my customers.
Well, first of all, like the minute the military says fuck you, they're done.
Ugh.
They are done. They are not big enough to weather that storm.
No.
No, they're not. I mean, there's all kinds of companies out there just chomping at the bit to get a portion of this market.
Yep.
And he's really going to stick the knife in the back of people who built his company from the ground up. What a goddamn idiot.
And the thing is, even if he didn't mean it to come out that way, he still threw in with a journalism publication that they're not interested in what you really have to say.
No, they only care about what they want you to believe.
Yeah. So either he's naive or he's stupid.
Or both.
Or both.
Yeah, I would say both there with a touch of crazy. But I don't want to look at that guy again. Sorry. All right.
Like veterans especially, do you really think that you're going to gain any ground trying to cater to the left? They hate you. They look at you as a puppet of an authoritarian imperialistic regime. Weh?
And they definitely do not like the military, I'll tell you.
Ugh.
I've been putting up a lot of shit ever since I went in the 80s.
Amen to that. Jail. And you know what? What I love about this is that it's just a long line of horse shit.
Yeah.
Companies have been doing this and reaping the benefits of getting woke and going broke for years.
And you know what? Black Rifle, it's going to happen to them too.
Yep.
Hope it was worth it, dumbass.
Yeah, you want to talk about a few of them?
Yeah.
Yeah. Coca-Cola, how to destroy a world-leading brand in 60 seconds.
Yeah, they're some idiots.
Yeah, I'm sure you guys remember this. I'm sure you've heard the phrase "get woke, go broke." In a curious case of Coca-Cola, going woke may be the single biggest branding mistake in the history of marketing. In late February, a whistleblower came forth with screenshots posted on YouTube of slides from Coke's internal diversity training course, urging its employees to, quote, be less white.
Okay. That doesn't sound that, that racist at all.
I never, of course.
No.
Would you go up to Snoop Dogg and be like, dude, you really need to be less black? Come on.
That's not going to go over well.
Not so much.
That is not going to be received well. I'm just telling you right now. Not gonna happen.
And by less white, they mean subservient. They don't mean more sensitive. When this happened, I immediately said to myself, scratch ever buying another Coke product off my list. Not a moment's angst or energy went into it. Be less white? How about drink no Coke?
Yeah, I really don't mess with their products at all for the most
Oh,
part.
why would you? I mean, almost every soda that you can drink now is saturated with that high fructose corn syrup shit that's practically banned in every country but this one.
Yeah. And when you go to the movie theater and they show the polar bears and they got the glass bottle of Coke, it's all great. You can't get that.
No.
That's such a goddamn bait and switch. Now you get this plastic crap that tastes like shit. I hated it ever since they started doing that. It's terrible. Nah.
Damn
Bait and
it.
switch.
It is a bait and switch. If you get a Coke in the actual glass bottles, the Mexican Cokes, oh yeah.
They're great.
That's real cane sugar too. Your body can process that. It's not literal cancer fuel that your body can barely break down.
Yeah. Yeah, that is.
And it's in fucking everything.
everything. It's in everything. You can't
That
go away
and what's it? Soybean oil. Soybean oil literally rewires your thinking, mate.
Wow.
Look it up. It has neurological effects. And yet it's in everything. It's even in mayonnaise.
That's not even funny, but it's funny. Holy shit.
I know. I'm looking around trying to figure out. Like, I used to love getting the. If you get pizza, I know you love pizza.
Mm-hmm.
There's a Hungry Howie's not too far from here. And they have that garlic butter that you can dip your pizza in. I'm like, oh, this shit is so good. And then I got it the other day, and after I learned about the soybean oil thing, I'm just figured I'd check the ingredient label.
It's in there.
Son of a bitch.
It's in there.
Damn it.
No, they're not having none of that.
No.
Yeah. Go woke, go broke. I mean, how much money did Gillette lose with that stupid ass commercial?
Oh, shit. I want to say it was like a billion or something. Yeah.
Huh.
I mean, you guys didn't learn from that?
I mean, have they actually recovered from that, or they're still losing money hand over fist? I don't know.
I don't know. Unfortunately, the memory span of the average American seems to be pretty short. I mean, the internet never forgets, but the average person, oh, they're idiots. Get woke, go broke. Disney revenue plummets after woke corporate culture is revealed. And I didn't know this. I found this out just today. The Walt Disney Company revealed that revenues are down more than $636 million in the second quarter of 2021 compared to just the first quarter.
Wow. Wow. I hope it continues.
I do too.
I hope these people keep throwing good money after bad until they turn inside out. We don't need them.
No.
They're not doing anything constructive other than making propaganda.
Well, and when they're not doing that, they're remaking shit that was made fine in the first place.
Yeah.
And they're doing it with this woke political spin that makes it completely unpalatable to the average person.
Yeah. They ruined Star Wars.
Completely.
I do not think they're going to be able to pull their head out of their ass to save that franchise.
I mean,
I can see them selling it in 2 or 3 years and letting somebody else pick up the pieces.
Yeah.
They have fucked this up that bad.
I mean, The Mandalorian has done very well with fans and critics, and there's a lot of scuttlebutt that maybe Jon Favreau could potentially take over as head of Lucasfilm and kick out Kathleen Kennedy. Please make that happen. But I don't see, short of that, I don't see anything changing as long as that woman is in charge.
Well, how are you going to get back the 3 generations of fans that you stabbed in the back? You want to talk? It was a layup. It was a $4 billion layup. And they literally had enough material they could make movies forever.
Yeah.
And what's the only thing they do? Remake the same plot and turn it to a woke, it's just a bunch of bullshit.
Yeah.
It just breaks my heart. And you know what? Fuck Disney. Fuck them.
Yeah. Yeah, I totally believe that just because Stunning and Brave Vagine, this person who had never even heard of the Force prior to that day could do the Jedi mind trick on a friggin' stormtrooper.
Yeah. Come on.
It took Luke how many years to get it right?
Couple. Like 2 movies.
Yeah, 2 movies, which I think over the course of that would have been about
5 years.
Yeah, well, yeah, he started. Each movie was 3 years apart, and he didn't master it until Return of the Jedi. So yeah, if you just take those as chronological time, 6 years.
Yeah, 6 years.
She learned it day 1.
Yeah.
Because Vagina.
I'm going to be honest. As soon as I saw that, I was like, this is just utter bullshit.
I'm done.
I'm done.
I'm signing out.
Yeah.
F that. Now, the next couple of articles, they're here simply for your edification so that you know exactly where to not spend your money.
Yeah, where to not spend your money. Here we go.
The woke capitalism list, 50 times huge companies sided with social justice warriors.
Here we go.
And that picture by itself is nightmare
This is going to come back to haunt some of these companies forever.
Electronic Arts video games features a disabled woman fighting in World War II.
Yeah, that's going to happen. That's historically accurate.
Totally. Dove designed shower gel shaped like different body types.
Yeah, I'm not buying that.
Yeah.
I don't care what the bottle looks like.
See this one here? This is the one you fall in the grenade for.
Yeah, that was called Too Much Apple Pie. That was Too Much Apple Pie right there.
Sports Illustrated featured a model in a burkini for their swimsuit edition.
Okay, that's kind of dumb, but all right. I mean, if they're Muslim, if they can sell that in Muslim countries, more power to them.
But aren't these swimsuit issues supposed to be a little bit, I don't know, attractive?
Show a little more skin.
Scintillating? Titillating? Titties?
You can't go wrong with titties.
PayPal banned conservative sites critical of Islam. Yay.
Yeah, PayPal. There needs to be somebody that needs to come up and replace them. That's just bullshit. Look, just take money. Just be a bank. I don't care what you do. If you're not actually committing actual crimes where people are generating subpoenas and asking for records, it's none of your fucking business what they do if they're not doing illegal shit. God damn it. This is so infuriating.
Oh, there's more here. Speaking of illegal shit, Target allows manual transmissions to use the bathroom they choose. And of course, even though this never happens, right? Manual transmission person arrested for taking pictures of woman in a Target dressing room.
There you go.
That never happens, ever.
Never happens. They're just
I'm sure that they
totally above board.
They just made it up along with the other 76 genders.
Yeah, what a bunch of bullshit.
Oh, yeah, we already know about this jackhole.
Gillette?
No, Nike.
Oh.
Colin Kaepernick. The guy who insists that he's oppressed even though he was raised by 2 white parents who adopted him and he's a multimillionaire. Well, and he throws in with China.
Yeah, Nike is actually a Chinese company. I have no idea why people even do business buying shit from Nike.
Oh, no.
They can go to hell.
I forgot about this one. Yeah, this was Gillette's follow-up.
Oh, we did a whole video on this, didn't we?
Not this particular one. This was the follow-up to the anti-male one.
Here we go.
They advertised a manual transmission teen's first shave. Because, they're not going to get cancer or anything because of all those hormones that their body doesn't need and doesn't naturally produce.
Yeah. That ain't going to happen.
Burger King created meals with emotions to raise awareness about mental illness. So that one I don't really give a shit about.
I don't really have a problem with that.
No.
Yeah, I mean, mental illness is serious, and you should bring it to people's attention. I'm cool with that.
Coca-Cola aired ads in Hungary featuring alphabet community couples kissing.
Oh, that's going to work out really good there. Yeah. What? No.
Hungary is about as anti-woke as you can get.
Yeah. They're probably like, fuck this. This is stupid.
Fuck this shit, I'm out. CoverGirl hired a male CoverGirl.
Are you kidding me?
I'm looking through a lot of this for the first time myself right now. I did not know that was coming.
God.
Well, as if I needed a reason not to get an erection today.
Your pronoun, your choice.
Lyft allows users to select their pronouns. Well, that doesn't give me a lift.
I don't give a fuck.
Oh, wow. Look at the Brimolo over here with the green hair.
All right, let's address
folds.
this pronoun thing real quick here.
Go for it.
All right, so say I go into a college class and everyone stands up and they introduce themselves and they give the preferred pronouns. I have to remember everyone's fucking pronoun. I'm not going to do that. I won't remember people's names. That's just unreasonable. Look, if you come to class and you look like a chick, I'm going to address you as a chick. If you look like a dude, you're going to get dude pronouns. That's just the way it is. I'm not.
And that's the way it should be.
That's exactly how it should be. Your feelings, I don't give a shit about your feelings.
Yeah, because all of this alphabet community nonsense, it's just that. It's nonsense.
Yeah, I mean, if you walk into a room and you look like a dude, I'm like, hey, what's up, bud?
Yeah. You can't call a metaphysical argument settled science.
You can't.
It's literally impossible.
Yeah. So the seed was born in the wrong body.
born
Well,
in the
that
wrong
might
body.
be true in case, if you're like in India and that's actually part of their religion and shit. And okay, but you know what? Here in the United States, we're supposed to have a separation between church and state. We have the state making laws and enforcing policies based on metaphysical arguments.
And that isn't that a violation of the First Amendment?
I think it is.
I think it is.
There's a whole bunch of shit out there that they're not even following the Constitution
No.
anymore, bro.
The only time they even look at it is when they check to see what they're wiping their asses with.
Yeah.
Disney CEO said it would be difficult to film in Georgia if its heartbeat abortion law takes effect.
Good. Don't film in Georgia. Fucking don't film at all. All of Disney can pound sand.
Absolutely. Intel spends $300 million on workplace diversity in 5 years.
Good luck.
So is that required for all the additional training for hiring people that are completely unqualified to do the job, but they tick all the diversity boxes, so therefore you hire them?
I want to see the return on investment on that.
I'm sure that there's none.
I would like to see where they actually made the decision to spend $3 million because they were going to make $3 million or more in the back end.
Ugh.
I don't think they are.
Oh, here you go.
Right.
Ben & Jerry's released an ice cream flavor to protest the Trump administration. Resist flavor.
Mm-hmm.
Wow. Yeah.
Unbelievable.
Your ice cream sucks, bro. I'm just saying.
I haven't had Ben & Jerry's in a long time.
There's probably a very good reason for that.
I just really don't eat a lot of ice cream anymore.
Pecan resist.
I'm old. I can't be eating like I used to eat.
Oh, yeah. Oh, I love this. Today we launch Pecan Resist. This flavor supports groups creating a more just and equitable nation for us all. Yeah, equitable was never part of the promise, you damn hippies. And who are fighting President Trump's regressive agenda. Oh, so he's the regressive one, not the people trying to bring back segregation.
Mm-hmm. And he had the lowest employment rate for Hispanics and blacks.
Lowest unemployment rate.
Yeah, well, the lowest unemployment rate for blacks and Hispanics ever.
Ever recorded.
Ever recorded.
But he's the racisms.
Yeah.
We'll do number 15, and then we can
There
move
we
on to
go.
the next one here. McDonald's flipped its arches upside down in honor of Whammon. Apparently just one of them did this, but it was part of the International Whammons Day in 2018 in Linwood, California. Stan, is anyone shocked?
No. I don't really do business that much with McDonald's. I get like an Egg McMuffin once in a while. That's it.
Oh, and of course the Pepsi commercial.
Yeah.
Ugh.
I'm sure.
Never
I'm
ends,
sure
man.
all these companies will enjoy oodles and oodles of financial success moving into the future.
Then the funny thing is that they probably will, regardless, because
One can only hope they don't.
people's short-term memory, their long-term memory sucks. Their short-term memory isn't much better.
Nope.
And of course, another article for you. And as always, after this stream, look for a pinned comment down below, and you will find a link to redonkulous.com that will take you to all of these sources.
Archived.
Archived, of course. Archive everything. 279 companies supporting the violent Antifa and burning, looting, murdering. Here are the companies that support Antifa, BLM, and want you dead. That's one way to put a button on it.
Yeah. Wow.
And look at this frickin'
list. Hang on, slow down. Activision.
Adidas, Alaska Airlines, Amazon, shocker.
AMD.
AT&T, Barnes & Noble, as if you didn't have enough problems being a bookstore in 2021. You foolish mortals.
You know what? If I wind up running the show, there's a lot of these companies going to get zeroed out.
Chips Ahoy.
I'll shut those fuckers down.
Even Chick-fil-A. How dare you?
I'm going to be honest. I mean, for each one of these corporations, there could be a half a dozen ones that could spring up to fill their hole behind. You don't need these people.
It's like half the damn internet, too, man.
Yeah, they're all in there.
This is messed up. But you wanted to see the one that breaks my heart?
Oh, no.
190 Orn Pay Hub.
Orn Pay Hub. Oh, come on, guys.
So, red tube it is. X-Hamster. I'm sure Richard Gere likes X-Hamster, if you know what I mean.
That sick bastard. Sick bastard.
Oh, no, you're not into that?
No.
Well, I figured, King dongs are the gateway drug to gerbling.
Shut the hell up.
I'm sorry, I'm an asshole. What do you want from me?
Yeah, what are you going to do? So what do you want to do?
What a day. Well, we could cover a few super chats here if you want to.
Let's do that.
We got a few over here on the page. Let's check it out. From Shark Dentures with the $2 donation. Yeah, stupidity is always a safe investment.
Yeah. Because you know what? If you're betting on stupid people to make you money, you're going to make a lot of money.
There you go.
Because there's never a shortage of stupid people.
No. Crazy uncle. I'm back, beaches. Have you seen what's going on in South Africa? Yeah,
yes, we have, actually.
After all the looting, even farms, how long before unforeseen starvation? I say a month.
Yeah, about a month.
And of course, they're going to try to blame that on the evil Americans too, even though it's China that's being imperialistic.
We have nothing to do with them.
Nope.
I'm serious. We don't mess around in Africa hardly at all.
Although it is amazing that, people washing their clothes in apartheid, they were the ones who, that supposedly was evil and bad and terrible. So all that goes away. And somehow the country still completely falls apart afterwards.
Didn't we listen to that one where there was one guy who was doing it, he was interpreting what this old Zulu guy had been saying? That went back when the British was here, we had food.
Yeah.
Okay. Now the British left. And now we don't have food. Okay.
Did it to yourself. What do you want? We.
Yeah, hey. You want to be fair, but, hey, be fair and starve.
Yeah, get them evil people out of here. We. Oh, wait, what food? You're going to take the food away? Oh, man.
Well, the thing in Zimbabwe, they came in, and they broke up the farms. They gave them to a bunch of people who didn't know how to use them or used them, incredibly ineffectively.
Yeah.
And now they're starving. And they've been starving for over a decade. Zimbabwe used to be the breadbasket for half of Africa. And now it's gone.
Gone.
All right. There you go.
I'm just saying that anyone who actually believes that this country from the top down and bottom up was built on the backs of slavery clearly has not paid attention nor visited any other country on the planet. If that were true, Africa, Middle East, all of those countries in that little Mediterranean region around the Gulf and whatnot, they would be the richest countries on the planet.
They'd be the richest built-up countries on the planet. Because they've been doing slavery for thousands of years.
Yeah, they still are.
Thousands of years. Yeah, it's still going strong.
Douglas,
thousands of years!
Thousands! Douglas Shannon with a $10 donation. This man, BRCC, promoted the article on all his sites on Twitter.
Okay.
No, the dude from Black Rifle, he promoted the article even though they allegedly spun all this misinformation about him. Nice.
Yeah, the hell with them, man.
Noah Zuniga. Well, Tom McDonald in his song Snowflakes did say Coca-Cola telling people they should be less white. Yeah. That's correct.
The hell with Coca-Cola.
Oh, here we go. Reaper01 with a $20 donation.
Here we go.
Wango Tango Part 10, Chapter 3.
Oh, no.
Mouth music on a 3-bill chick is like putting your face between two hot elevator doors. Afterwards, she showed me the MySpace page about me. These grown women were tracking me across states. Wang Tango.
Wow. Wow.
It's amazing. Crazy Uncle again. Business question. If Patreon is going woke, what payment processor should I use before putting a ton of vids up? Subscribe Star.
Subscribe Star. Yeah.
Subscribe Star. Do it. In fact, if you want to support us, that's the best way to do it. Subscribe Star.
Subscribe Star.
We appreciate it. Crude Lord Chubbs. Pop, why are they called female Marines instead of gung-hos?
Yeah, I don't know, because most of the Marines, female Marines I've known were just huge mattress backs. They were.
And last but not least, he says also poop noodles. What, make spaghetti out of those shit or what? Suck it down. Suck it down.
Hey! Bastard!
So the trick is to get him while he's drinking.
Yeah, which isn't hard.
Especially not tonight. M. Pujo, proof of stupid people. Officers see Pop twitch from being triggered. Officers.
There's a lot of stupid shit.
Dina.
Hate that cunt.
Dina.
And that's the poster child of a toxic leader, if ever there was one.
Amen to that. Cabragoon Capulus, welcome back, good sir. Well, at least we can count on Vegas Waldo having a drink tonight. I found Waldo!
Nice. That was a good burn. Quality.
Quality burn indeed.
Quality burn.
Smooth criminal with a $5 donation. What about the Dems that fled Texas to D.C. and they all caught the Kung flu and now even Nancy Pelosi has it?
Well,
if you like, we can actually talk about that. I've got some of the links already saved.
probably shouldn't go into that right now.
Well, it's actually, this won't take long to do.
Oh, okay.
Because it's just a couple of articles. And we're not going to be talking about the jab
Okay.
or anything. Well, maybe a little bit. But we'll be careful.
Six
AWOL. Texas Democrats test positive for the Yahoo after fleeing to D.C. to block the GOP voting bills.
Yeah. First of all, they all need to be removed from their office.
Amen to that.
All right. If there's work to be done and you purposely leave and you don't have a good excuse, like, family emergency or some shit, you don't need to be doing that job.
Oh, what they've done is illegal. Every single one of those mother fornicators is going to be arrested when they get back.
Well,
to
I
Texas.
hope so. I hope the governor decides to exercise his testicles and throw all these women in the hoosegow.
That would be good. But the best part about this whole thing is that every single one of these leftoids
Okay.
was fully jabbed.
Oh.
Every single one of them.
So wait, you mean they've all received the
the Fauci ouchie
Fauci ouchie, but it didn't work.
did not work.
Not how they say it does in the media.
It's a miracle. Well, it's a miracle drug now.
Hang on. How many people we have watching right now?
We are currently sitting at 558 people.
How many likes?
244.
What? At 50%? Come on.
Less than half.
What are you doing?
Less than half.
What are you doing? You're embarrassing me.
Smash that like button.
Come
like it's
on.
the first chick who ever offered to give you a BJ on prom night.
Yeah.
Smash it.
That never really happens. But.
Well,
All right.
I'm just saying.
All right.
And, of course, just like he mentioned here, Pelosi aide and a White House official who welcomed AWOL Texas Democrats to Capitol test positive for Yahoo.
Yep. And if a Republican did this, they would be all over these people. And
Oh, yeah.
It's like it's not even a speed bump on the,
Think
media
about it.
radar.
Imagine if 50 House Republicans fled any state and went to D.C. and gave a White House aide and the Speaker of the House COVID.
Oh, they'd be getting just massacred.
Without a doubt.
They'd be getting lynched. I mean, I'm serious.
Wow. The double standard is real.
Yeah, it is.
It's very, very real. It's pathetic, but it's real.
Here we go.
Holy moly.
Holy smoke.
Evil Zombie 2. Texas Dems fleeing to D.C. is like a line worker skipping work to hang out with the CEO. There's only one dynamic in which that works without repercussions.
Somebody's retiring. That's pretty much it.
With a wang in their mouth. Crazy uncle. You know, most people watch to see Popp get more spun up than getting an ungloved prostate exam from a porcupine with poor depth perception.
That'd be bad.
That would be very bad.
Yeah, I do get spun up.
Now I'm picturing it.
I need to calm down.
It's worse than munging. Else knows. Blake, can you hit the old printer sound effect? I think I can manage that for you. Every time I read half these articles, I'm like... God, does it never get this? Just when you think that there's more sanity dripping into the world, maybe a little bit at a time.
You see more stupid rushing in.
Yeah.
It's disconcerting.
Terrible.
Terrible.
We're going to get to the Streamlabs chats last because I'm not sure if you noticed, but this is a brand new PC computer. And for some reason, it will not allow me to put up Streamlabs along with OBS at the same time without royally screwing the stream.
Without dumping frames, yeah.
So that's 1 point for Apple.
Yeah.
But I have Streamlabs loaded up on an additional laptop. So at the end of the stream, we're going to bring those up. So Polska Bob, be patient.
Yeah.
I know you got a donation in there. We'll get to it.
Are we gonna drop the number for the call in?
Yeah, I think we're gonna have to. I think we have one more article.
Okay, all right.
Just one more, and of course, it is your daily lump of vomit.
Dad, I'm scared.
Dude, that never gets old, man.
It never gets old. And I'm sure everybody's heard about this too. Holy crap. Get Woke, Go Broke. Sports Illustrated Swimsuit Edition features the vile WAP wrapper and manual transmission model on the cover for the first time. So
Are they trying to sell? Are they trying to sell magazines or what?
Evidently not. I think they might just be done.
Might be.
Maybe this is them just throwing in the towel and saying, you know what?
I mean,
Playboy, had a good run.
Playboy's done, right? They quit showing nude pictures, right?
Well, the Playboy Online stuff, I think, still shows the nude photos, but
yeah,
no one really bought that for the articles. That was just something men said.
Yes.
Just want to make sure that that's perfectly clear.
Yeah. I remember garbage picking just an insane amount of Playboys and penthouses in my day and selling them at school.
Nice.
Made some good money doing that.
So you were always very business-minded that way.
Oh, yeah. I started selling porn in 3rd grade. It's classic.
It's a little weird, but okay.
Hey, what are you going to do? I needed money. I was poor. You know? So I'm just walking down the street. What's this? Oh, shit. I'm going to walk that back home and put it away somewhere because I'm going to sell that shit at school. Yeah.
But most guys around that age, when they're like in 3rd grade, still think girls got cooties and shit.
Listen, I know I know how to make money. I was just like, oh, yeah. I'm so going to sell it. I'm serious, man. Like, you're in 3rd grade and somebody gives you $2 for a Playboy?
Yeah.
That's fucking serious cash when you're a kid.
That's some serious business right there.
Yeah, like, that's back in the day, that was like 8 or 9 candy bars.
That's good times.
Yeah, that's a sugar coma, bro.
Yeah.
Just saying. Just saying.
27-year-old Lena Bloom, a biological male from Chicago, was featured on the cover of SI as part of 3 history-making covers. Okay, how exactly did these other 2 make history?
I have no idea.
Megan Thee Stallion, Naomi Osaka, and Lena Bloom are your SI Swimsuit 2021 cover models. The three legends were photographed separately in locations across the U.S. from Florida to California. The result is three separate history-making covers showing three groundbreaking women.
Okay.
Or two women and a person.
Two women in a mix-up? Yeah.
Yeah.
A she, him, a shimp.
Shimple.
Or is it a him, she?
Yeah.
I think it's a him, she. Yeah, it's a him, she.
It could be bad.
Yeah.
Bad news bears. All right. So, should we...
Let's do it.
We could talk about the article that inspired this.
Oh, here
it's
we
not
go.
really an article. It's like a compilation of stuff. But we figured that if there was ever a time when we would open up a phone line to everybody, it would be on a subject like this. 11 people share why they left a toxic relationship. And I like this one here. Number 1, he got arrested. We met online. We both had video games in common and hit it off. Fast forward 2 years and we get engaged. All was well until he started getting abusive toward me and our pets. I felt stuck because I couldn't afford to live on my own way. Then he went on a business trip and I found child ORN pay on a hidden flash drive. Turned it in. He got arrested. Turns out he was also hiring sex workers and stuff. He's in prison and it's illegal for him to contact me.
Yeah, well, you don't mess around with that shit. I'm sorry.
I would say that you picked him?
Yeah, 1, you picked him. 2, I don't have any sympathy for people who get involved in that whole kiddie porn, underage
No, of course
bullshit.
not. No. Bad news bears.
But, you're stupid enough to leave shit around your house unsecured. Women are going to go through everything. You left a thumb drive. So she went around the house,
Yeah.
found the thumb drives, plugged them in to look and see what was going on, and then promptly ratted them
She
out.
found out, yeah.
Ratted them out.
Well, if I found that, I'd rat somebody out.
Yeah, I probably would too. But I'm just saying.
But, I guarantee you that what she found wasn't what she was looking for.
No.
She was probably snooping and didn't expect
All
what
women
she
do
found.
it. I've literally, I've had probably 3 women in my life that just literally went through all my shit when I wasn't around.
Oh, yeah.
And I found it very upsetting.
You go on a business trip, come back, and stuff's all out of place.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Your shit gets fucked. It gets finger fucked. It does. They finger fuck all your shit.
Ugh. Here's one from a dude. We can read this one, and then if you want to talk about your own, hey, why not? Or we could just open the floor. What do you think?
Let's just open the floor.
All right. Things got even worse. I'll throw my hat into the ring here. Dated a chick years ago. She was essentially everything I thought I wanted in a girl. She was cute, funny, liked just enough things I liked for us to have common interests, but just different enough to show each other new things and experiences. I was heavy into her, and she was heavy into, I'm guessing, me. Then things got weird. She started getting jealous of high school friends that I'd known way before her, and even went as far as telling me that I wasn't allowed to hang out with some of my female friends, except for the few she thought were uglier than her. Things got worse. But first, anybody out there this ringing any bells?
Oh, it sounds like she's, what is it called? Borderline personality?
I would say it's typical. I've seen this happen. It's happened to me.
Yeah.
She started getting jealous of inanimate objects like my game consoles and video games, some of which she gave me. It came to a head when my grandmother asked me to watch her dog. She was a tiny hand dog that I adored, and one day I was half asleep and saw her literally kick this tiny dog off my bed with her feet. I asked her what the hell her problem was, and she told me that she didn't like that I gave the dog more attention than her.
Wow.
Things got even worse. She would physically abuse me when I did things that she didn't like, such as bending my fingers, hitting me in the face, etc. Eventually, everything I did she didn't like. After a while, I got the courage to dump her ass, and she tries to tell me she's pregnant to keep me, which is an obvious lie. Again, this ringing any bells for people out there?
Yeah, I mean, this sounds like the typical I ignored the crazy, and then the pussy wore out, and all I was left with at the end was crazy.
Lots of crazy.
Yeah.
After that, I discovered that she would still stalk my Facebook page, and I told some of her friends and she told some of her friends and mutual friends that I was the abuser. Again, shocking.
That's actually pretty common.
Yes. I also learned that when I was away, she'd let dudes feel her up and other stuff too. Emphasis on stuff. Luckily, I've landed a great girl that cares about me and isn't a jealous psycho like she was.
Listen, man. I'm surprised he actually went back out there and found another woman. After that, I'd be like,
Yeah.
I should probably just leave this be.
Yeah, you probably should.
Nothing good's gonna happen here.
Nah, probably not.
All right, so we're gonna drop the number?
Okay. All right, we've already gotten 4 phone calls from one of our fans that I let this leak to. So, Jeff, you could be the first call, you talented musician mother fornicator.
All right.
But we're going to open up the phone line right now, and you guys are going to love this number. 305-94 cunts.
Just for you.
94 28687.
Nice.
All right. We got an incoming call. Let's check it out.
We got him.
Yes.
It's the first
Call
time.
from
Jeffrey Paul.
to accept, press 1.
Jeffrey Paul, you mother fornicator.
you make it?
You are on with Grunt Speak Live, good sir.
First one.
Jeff, are you there, brother? Can you hear me?
Well, I don't. Do y'all hear me?
I can hear you. Can you hear us?
Do y'all hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
Okay. I wanted to be the first mother fornicator to call this damn show.
Well, welcome to the game, good sir. So, what is your toxic relationship, or did you just literally want to call in to say hi?
You're not coming through on my earpieces, but I can hear you through the TV.
Oh, that's funky.
Okay.
Should be coming through on both. All right, let me see. A microphone. I'm going to double check.
We got to
here.
work this out here.
Yeah, because we should be coming through. Microphone for access on this device is on. Blah, blah, blah.
Yeah.
I don't know what's going on here.
It could be on his end.
It's possible.
Yeah, this is our first one, man, so it is
Yeah,
what
it's
it
our
is.
first one. Hey, you know what? Worst comes to worst, I do have my phone here. We can always plug this
Well,
one in.
I can still communicate with you.
All right.
Okay.
So what is your story? Anything good? Toxic relationship-wise.
Yes.
Okay. I was going to call and say Master Blake and Cherry Pop, but the last time I called you Cherry Pop, I thought you were going to kick my ass.
No, man.
Cherry Pop.
I don't get upset. What are you
That's
talking
terrible. All right. So what do you got for us, Jeff?
So anyway, Blake can attest to this chick
Yes.
that I've seen pictures of, right? Blake,
Yeah.
you know who I'm talking about?
Yes.
Okay.
This chick was a schizophrenic. I was laying in bed. She was screwing around in the kitchen, and I fell asleep. And it was about 3 a.m, and I woke up, and I look up, and she's sitting on the side of the bed just staring at me with that crazy look, you know, where you're just standing over the bed with your mouth kind of open. And you're just staring with those big black eyes.
Like, yeah, I'm gonna kill you in your sleep kind of thing. that ain't cool, man.
No, that's not cool at all.
No, I'd be like, hey, yo.
Yeah. Well, that's what I thought. I thought I was going to get a knife in the back.
Yeah. No.
She walks over to a corner of the bedroom where I had a box fan, and she had her phone in her hand and a blanket. She grabs all 3 of these items, walks over to the edge or to the corner of the bed, and starts walking in circles with the phone light shining up in her face, going, I'm confused.
Yeah.
Walking in circles. All I could hear was the theme to The Exorcist. You know?
Dude. Yeah, that ain't cool.
That's messed up.
Look, you can't have craziness like that in your house, man.
No.
You can't do it.
No, it wasn't cool at all. And she was just batshit crazy. And yes, I stuck Moby in batshit crazy. I did it.
I gotcha. Look,
Yeah.
you don't have to justify. Like, the back flipping cheetah flips on your peg D from a crazy chick are the best.
Amen.
They really are. But once the pussy wears out, you're stuck with a schizophrenic who walks around at night, and that might kill you. Nobody wants that, bro.
No.
All right. Do we have another call coming in?
Yeah, we got lots of calls that have been coming in. Thank you for the
Yeah,
story,
this-
Jeff.
Peace to you, brothers.
All right, man. Take it easy.
man.
Next one. What do we got?
Okay. I'm going to see if there's anything that I can possibly fix in regards to... Oh, that would be the problem.
What?
Okay, the microphone was set up incorrectly. Now it should work.
All right.
Call from.
Jacob Hunter.
Jacob
To
Hunter.
accept, press 1.
What's up, Mr. Hunter?
Jacob Hunter, you are on Grunt Speak Live with Mr. Popp and Toxic Male. How you doing?
I'm doing good. How you guys doing?
Doing all right.
Awesome. So the microphone's coming through now?
I'm sorry, I couldn't hear that. What was that?
Oh, damn it.
Can you hear us?
Can
on
you
your
hear
end?
us? Is the microphone coming through now?
Yeah, I got you.
All right.
It's just kind of confusing because I have my headphones on, so I'm hearing you on stream and I'm hearing you over the phone.
Oh, okay.
All right.
Gotcha. So what do you got for us? What is your best toxic relationship?
All right. Well, thankfully I haven't stuck myself into that kind of situation, but
Yet.
I've got something that's kind of close. And I already know that this girl would have been bad news bears if I had actually gone through with it, because I could have.
Okay.
So this is back in high school, and this started about probably junior or senior year. I'm pretty sure junior year. But there was this short girl, blonde, white, and she was a cheerleader. And she had already had a bad rep of not being able to keep a boyfriend for about 3 months. Now, as to why specifically, I'm not sure. But I do know that she could only pick the dudes that would have plenty of other options to replace her at any time.
Okay.
So she already got a bad choice.
All right.
So what this started was once I kind of got into my bad boy phase of I don't give a fuck, just don't mess with me. You worry about your grades and your school life. Leave me out of it. Once
Fair-
I
fair
started acting like that, a bunch of other girls started to give me a little bit of attention here and there.
Isn't it funny how that works?
That's how it works. The minute you quit caring, everyone starts noticing you. That's kind of weird.
I know. It's like the second that I'm actually trying to keep them away, that's almost like they interpret it as opposite day and they say, oh, well, I guess he's open for business. Let me try to get over there.
That's pretty much how it goes, bro.
He different. He loves me.
How old are you, man?
I'm 19.
All right. So
This
you
is Jackal.
yeah. All right. So you're
Oh,
Jackal
Cool.
the Emperor.
all right. You graduated high school.
Yes.
What are you doing with yourself now?
Well, now I'm working about 2 jobs. One is just, one run-of-the-muck store job.
Okay.
And I'm just doing that to make, base cash so I can at least contribute to my household because I don't feel like being a fucking bum.
No, nothing wrong with that.
Nothing wrong with that at all.
And I want to make sure I keep my parents well supplied because I don't want to have them to have to take care of me for the rest of the damn life.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Okay.
my other job, I'm trying to get into blockchain, stuff like that, working with cryptocurrencies, stuff like that.
All right. Cool.
Nice.
You should stay in contact with us because, I'm really big into that now.
It is.
In the
I mean,
crypto.
everything is going to digital now. Everything is getting computerized.
Yep.
That's damn sure. Yeah.
All right. Well, we got more calls coming in, bro. But
Yeah,
we
thank you for
appreciate
sharing.
you calling in.
Yeah, thank you for
All
sharing,
right.
Jackal
Thanks.
the
You
Emperor.
guys have a good night.
And thank
All
you
right,
for all
man.
the donations, too.
Take it easy, bro.
Take it easy.
Yeah. All right.
What's the next
Bye.
one?
Oh, they've been coming in left and right.
Holy shit.
I know. All right, we got another one coming in from a 334 area
Call
code.
from.
Chris Blakewaite.
To accept, press 1.
Well, you
To
know
send
this
a
guy?
voicemail, press
What up?
What's going
Hey,
on,
what's up,
Chris?
Bob?
You're on with Pop.
What's going on? What?
Not much. So this is Evil Zombie Toe, the South African immigrant.
Nice.
For reference.
All right.
So here's my crazy, right? Don't ignore red flags. I'm going to throw that out there right now, and I think everyone knows it. But biggest red flag I ever dated was a former sugar baby.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. This chick was the most entitled thing you've ever encountered in your life. And, turns out she was talking to about like 5 other guys behind my back. I put up with it initially because she said she would stop. Again, red flags, don't ignore them. I was stupid. And it was good, all right? But kind of came to a head when I stopped giving a shit about her. And to get to me, she would verbally harass her daughter.
Oh, really?
That's some gnarly shit right there.
How old was this woman?
She was 36.
So she's a 36-year-old former sugar baby and had a child.
Yeah. So red flags.
Yeah, red flag. Those are black flags.
Ran from there, bro.
Those are black flags. That's when you see one of them, you're like, hey, Space Coast is on. I'm out of
Hey,
here.
look, I was young and dick thinking, man.
No, I gotcha. Yeah. We've all been there.
Yeah, we've all been there.
We've all been there. Down the dick.
Not even going to cap on it, not going to make excuses. We've all been there.
We've all been there.
Live and learn.
Yeah, exactly. Well, thanks for calling in, Chris. We appreciate it.
Thanks, man.
We've already got 30 missed calls, so we're going to keep it trucking along here.
Wow.
Yeah,
Holy
that's
crap.
good. Take it easy, guys.
Thank you very much for calling in and for all the donations. We appreciate every single one of them, man.
Thanks, bro.
Yeah, man. Appreciate the show.
Thank you.
Let's see what we got. We got the next one.
Oh, it's going to come in. You just wait for it. Like 3, 2, 1. That would have been so cool if it's.
Wow, that's a lot of calls.
Well, you know what? We'll just call back the next one on the list here. 832 area code. We are calling you because we can. It's going to be like, who the fuck is this?
Hello. Sorry I missed your call. Please call me back at 8.
I guess we'll just call you another time. Oh, here we go. 932 area code coming through.
Call from
Winston Rector.
Winston.
to accept, press 1.
What's up, Winston?
Winston.
All right.
What's up, guys?
Ghostbusters 2 homage there for you, Winston. How you doing?
I'm good. I'm actually watching y'all. The phone's faster than the live stream on my Xbox.
Nice. Yeah, YouTube, and depending on what site you're watching on, usually it runs at like 25, 30 seconds behind. The delay can be a little ridiculous.
Yeah, it gets kind of crazy.
I think they want to be able to filter through all of our stuff and make sure we're not going to get too crazy.
So how long have you been watching our channel, bro?
So I started watching y'all back in 2018 after my second relationship failed. She ended up turning into a liberal feminist after I bought a gun.
Okay.
Was this when you were in college, I'm guessing?
So I didn't go to college.
Okay.
I tried joining the Navy, which I'm actually supposed to swear in here in the next month or so.
All right, good. All right.
I'm doing my one and done, like you've been saying on your show, but I've been watching for a couple of years and been laughing my ass off the entire time.
All right, cool. So you're going in there for 4 years to get your GI Bill and go to college?
Yes, sir.
All right. That's if you're going to do it, that's the way you should do it.
That is the way you do it.
Just and you know
Absolutely.
they're going to dangle all kinds of shit in front of you. Like if you enlist, we'll give you this. Tell them to fuck off. All right, it's just not worth it.
I grew up around the Navy base. I got a bunch of buddies that are Marines. They're like, nope, get the hell out. Do your one and done. That's what we're doing.
That's right. That's right. Fuck them.
Yeah.
All right.
So what's your story?
My toxic story. All right. So I was in high school. This is the first chick I ever dated.
All right.
Should have never dated her.
It's your first
I was
chick, though,
playing
man.
football.
What are you going to do? It's your first one.
Right.
Yeah, you're going to say no to the first one.
Right.
You got to learn.
So don't get down on yourself for that. I mean, you were in the very beginning of dick thinking, so I totally understand.
Right. Yeah. So I was 16. She was the same age. Didn't think I, should have done that, but hindsight's 20/20.
Okay.
I was playing football. I was on a cycling team and doing taekwondo. So I was, very active, always very busy. We dated for about 4 months, and her best friend texted me one night a picture of them at a party of her going down on another dude.
There you go.
And then proceeded to blame it on me and say it was all my fault because I was too busy with sports to give her attention.
Yeah.
Sounds familiar.
And whatever happened to this lady after you graduated?
She became a well-known barracks bunny at the local base.
Ooh.
There you go.
Quite the reputation.
Yep.
And then she duped the next dude, got pregnant by him, and forced him to join the Navy and marry her because she was pregnant with his kid.
Dun, dun, dun.
Yeah, that's going to work out.
Yeah. Unfortunately, that's an all too common story.
Yep.
I'm glad that didn't happen to me.
Well, I'm glad you dodged that bullet, brother.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
And you know what? Moving forward, if you like maintain contact with her, send her my videos just to fuck with her, because that's why I made them.
No, unfortunately, I blocked her, and just a side story, her half-sister, her mother was a divorced single mother because she cheated in her first marriage. It's
Shocker.
genetic.
Shocker.
Yeah, I'm totally
Right.
totally shocked.
Her half-sister ended up cheating on a guy she was engaged to with a different dude in the same bed of the guy she was engaged to. Got caught.
Ooh.
That's how you wind up getting a JFK haircut.
That's right. All right.
Yep.
All right. I'll tell you what, man. Thanks for calling in. We got to move on to the next call.
Absolutely, gentlemen. Y'all have a good one.
Thanks
All
for
right.
the story,
Thanks, man.
All right, bye.
Sweet. Damn. How many calls we get now?
52 missed calls.
We need to get like some lines to wait.
We're going to have to get some lines for waiting.
I can't believe we got this many people calling.
I can't believe it either. Oh, we got a 602 area code coming on in.
602.
Call from
Patrick.
That's from 602 is
to
Arizona.
accept, press 1.
Are you calling me from Arizona?
Hell yeah.
Ah! All right. So what? You live near Phoenix?
I can't believe I got through to Pop. Yeah, man, we're out here in the heat.
Yeah. I lived out on. I lived in Phoenix in '96 and '97.
Nice.
No shit, man.
Yeah. I was an investment banker out there, and I lived by the Camelback.
Oh, really?
Yeah, Prescott, right there, Prescott, Michigan,
Nice.
or Prescott, Arizona.
Good hiking out here, man. Go out to the superstitions.
Well, yeah, if you want to get fucked up by the shit that's out there that makes people fucking disappear. No, thank you. I'm good to go, man.
Hey, just wait to hear my story, and then you'll understand that
All right,
I'm right at home out here.
Go for it.
Let's hear it.
So I just graduated high school, 19 years old, and I meet this chick. She's the caretaker for an old lady next door, and my dad was actually trying to get with her. He was doing some shit, going out to get him a new tire or something like that, and I come home and there's these two chicks. So anyways, that's how I met her. She was making real good money, live-in caretaker. Ended up dating this girl. We moved to California.
Oh,
She's
no.
paying for everything, drinking every day, fucking wild and crazy.
Mm-hmm.
Did I mention she was Native American?
No.
We go to fucking Reno. Excuse my
Oh.
language. We go to Reno. We're staying in a hotel room. Knockdown, drag out fight. She tries to knee me in the balls, right?
All right.
And I pushed her off,
Going to
Freaking
jail.
hotel security gets called up.
Uh-huh.
We both go to jail. Yep. Yes, sir.
All right.
And it was, thank God, only one night, We get out, and she was right back after it, wanting to get married. And I was just, no.
No, I'm
That's
out.
it, man.
No.
No.
So fast forward a little bit. I gave in, talked to her on the phone. She was wanting to get back together.
Uh-huh.
She was drunk. I gave her, no, not going to happen. And
Mm-hmm.
she put a Navajo death curse on me.
Jesus.
So that's why when I'm walking around with the lizard people out there, man, I'm right at home, boy.
Are you serious?
And I got your all back any day, Pops, because you're the man, bro.
Navajo death curse. That's fantastic.
How long have you been watching her
Hey.
stuff, man?
About a year, I think. I think the first video of yours I ever saw was the gunfight whiteboard.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
And then
that one went
you
viral.
started doing more kind of,
Yeah,
that was like just a one-off. And then, I just picked you up, man. And
You've been sharing them
Love
with
your stuff.
everybody? Because I got to have
What's
fans
that?
out there that are willing to share my stuff, bro, because we're getting strangled to death by the algorithms.
Yeah, we're like a dirty little secret over here.
I know. I don't get it. All we do is tell the truth, man.
I'll do the best I can. Pass on the word.
I appreciate it. All right, man. Let's go move on to the next call.
Appreciate you guys.
Thanks for calling in, man.
Thank you, man.
Navajo death curse.
Dude, that's serious shit, man.
She's fucking around, man.
Oh, we got another one. All
Call
right.
from
Jimmy Bones.
Ah!
Jimmy Bones.
All right, Jimmy Bones. All right.
Hey,
You know, just because it was you, I half thought I was like, fuck that guy. I'll just hang up and go on to the next call.
It's Shaggy. It's Shaggy.
Dude, I've tried 6 times and it said, "Oh, Google cannot connect you to this number."
Well, we need to get like some ones where we actually have like
we got
people on hold and
72 missed calls right now because everybody's got the same idea.
72
Oh, I know.
calls.
I knew the phone lines were going to be fucking flooded when you guys said that.
Yeah. And you see this, Jimmy? You see this? This peach is
almost gone, man.
I could eat a peach for hours.
I've been keeping an eye on that there, man. You know,
I appreciate
I'm about,
it.
like you guys said, about 30 seconds behind you guys right now, but
it's all right.
But I'll be sure to have one in the mail here soon for you.
We appreciate it, man. We appreciate it.
So what do you got for us, man?
I actually have the story that introduced me to your guys' channel.
Okay.
Interesting.
I met up with this chick on a dating website or dating app or whatever, and things kind of went a little too quickly.
Okay.
We met up for one night and hung out, didn't do much. Her roommate got all pissy and whatnot, so she's like, "Well, I'm going to come on your guys' dates, make sure this guy's not a creep or whatnot." And I was like, "Okay, that's kind of, yeah." I was like, "Okay, that's kind of weird or anything," but I was like, "Well, I was still in my dick thinking days, so."
You thought you were going to get to tie
well,
it in from both ends, didn't you? You're like, "Oh, maybe if I'll pay for her dinner."
No, that's not what I was thinking.
Yeah, you got to really be on your game that can make that conversion.
That's a 2-point conversion.
That's you got to be on your game.
But
hey.
I'll try to make this short. But we ended up hanging out, and I stayed the night over at their place. And then the next morning, she was like, "Well, I want to go over to Colorado and see my family." So I was like, "Oh, okay, well, that's no problem." You know, thinking, hey, I might, maybe get a little bit of pizza and whatnot after I do this and whatnot. So, the whole Colorado trip happened. We ended up staying the night there. Of course, we hooked up. And then we come back. Her roommate kicks her out of that place. Of course, I'm still living with my dad at the time. And I was like, shit, well, what do I do? So there was like about a week or so where she was living with me, my dad.
Oh, God, no!
No, yes. Yeah.
Dude, the oldest trick in the book, man.
It was me, my dad, her, and my disabled uncle living in
dude,
three bedroom trailer.
You got the sympathy. You got the sympathy. Man, that's a typical sympathy play.
Yeah.
It was.
You got the sympathy conversion play.
Yeah. About a week after that, I was like, okay, this ain't going to work out, so I need to fucking find a place. So I come up to where actually the apartment I'm still living in right now. And about a month goes by, and I come home from work one day from lunch.
You got
she's
money.
She's got all of her shit fucking packed. I'm like, where in the fuck do you think you're going?
Era Shogun donated $5.
Whoa.
Testing this super chat thingy.
What in the
How do I
holy...
call in? Is there a number I dial?
What in the
Can you
mother
repeat
of
it for
ass
those
is
who
this?
just got here a while ago? Thanks.
You heard the donation.
MGTOW TV does that now?
Oh, wow.
All right, I just muted that window. That's weird.
All right. I didn't even know that was
I
happening.
didn't know that could happen.
But going back to my story, I asked her, where in the fuck does she think she's going? She says, oh, well, I'm going to go down to my family and visit them in Colorado. I was like, okay, well, you better get your ass back here as soon as possible and get a job because I cannot afford to support myself and you while you sit at home and do fuck nothing.
Yeah.
So she's like, oh, okay, and whatnot, blah, blah, blah. Well, about a week passes, so I finally call her. I'm like, all right, when the fuck are you coming back? She's like, oh, well, I'm heading down to Texas.
So she ain't coming back. Well, you're good.
Bullet dodged.
So I was like, oh, okay, well, she ain't coming back. So like, all right, well, whatever. Well, come to find out, she had been talking to some dude, and about a month after she left, she fucking married this dude.
Oh, good. She's not
Only
your
a
problem.
month?
So I was like, sweet, I missed that bullet.
Yeah.
Well,
Wow.
to tie my whole story back into place, I was just searching through YouTube one day, And I was like, I don't really feel like watching this. And all of a sudden, I just see Pop standing there with a beer in his hand. And the channel says redonkulous. And I'm like, I'm going to watch this video. And as they say, the rest is history.
Welcome to the club, man.
Man, I really wish I could remember what that video was, but for the life of me, I couldn't.
I don't know. It's one of those things where Pop with a beer in his hand, it's just kind of how you describe the show.
Well, the thing is I went down to the ICMI in Chicago in 19, and, like, I'm walking through, like, the main room where everyone's at, and, like, nobody says anything to me. Then I go to the bar. I'm walking with 2 beers and like, hey, it's Pop. They did not recognize me until I had beer in my hand. It's hilarious.
Hey, that's usually how it goes, though.
All right, man, we got to move on to the next call,
man. It was
man.
an absolute honor meeting you guys down in Vegas for CME, and I hope we can meet up sometime again.
Hell yeah.
And Blake, I will be sure to bring you another bottle of peach. And Pop, if you enjoyed that bird dog, I will grab you whatever you desire, sir.
All right, thank you.
Thanks, Jimmy.
You take it easy.
Take it easy,
Have
brother.
a good one, guys. I'll be sure to be in the chat.
All right.
Thanks.
Have
How many calls we have now?
Well, over 100 missed calls now.
Damn!
I'm sure there's like the same 10 dudes trying to call in.
Holy shit, 100 missed it.
113. How did we miss 114?
Because we had somebody on here. Man.
Literally have the number open right now.
All right, well.
Why is everything going to voicemail?
Is everything still going to voicemail?
It looks like it's automatically going to voicemail now. That's not good.
No. How can we stop? Well, first of all, this is our first time doing this.
Yeah.
So there's going to be some hiccups.
There's going to be some hiccups.
We got to work this out. That's a lot of people, man.
That's a lot of people. All right. I don't know what's going on
here. Is somebody up there calling?
No, it's just a weird thing. So I'm going to try to call this number back. We'll see what happens here.
All right.
Calling a 724 area code.
I have no idea who that.
Hello?
Hello. This is you're on with Terrence, Pop, and Blake. What's going on, man?
Oh, it's going. It's going. Just making dinner for me and the GF.
Yeah, you might want to kill the speaker on that.
Oh, one sec. You hear me all right now?
Yeah,
we got
you.
We got you. How you doing, bro?
Doing good. Been divorced since January. I've been separated since August, and I've actually had a humdinger of a couple relationships.
Oh yeah.
Well, there was a certain individual who was a nameless psychologist, just for legal purposes, who was the head of a certain state hospital, who was in charge of sex offenders.
Oh.
And she was a freak show. And then, of course, my marriage with my ex, who I took care of through a brain tumor, broken leg, a bad pregnancy, and teaching our autistic daughter while working 100-hour work weeks was a whole other mess of bananas.
Yep.
So.
And you know what? The thing is like, I've noticed when you put that kind of effort into most women, they don't fucking appreciate it.
Damn straight.
They
Damn
don't.
straight.
Yeah.
And funny thing is, my ex was all about her career and just wanted the surface level of success. And meanwhile, I ended up making more money than her as a butcher.
Okay.
That's funny.
So, as far as it's gone, I've had my mess, and I'm thankfully I'm pissed off, but I also met someone nice. So at least it's kind of been a nice segue from what I've been doing before.
Look, man,
so.
just be careful, bro. That's all. That's all I can say. Is in today's day and age, shit is too dangerous. The laws are not on your side. Nobody gives a fuck about you. You know.
Oh, you're right. You're right.
All I really am trying to do is get the message out there to the young guys out there. Just cover your goddamn six and stop thinking with your dicks.
I've made it a point, one and done. And if I make myself the point first than anything else for my own life, and if I come first, and then girls come second.
That's absolutely correct. That's the way you should always run shit.
Yep.
All right, man. Well, thanks for the call. We got to move on.
Peace out, guys.
Thanks, man. Thanks for calling. Damn.
All right. It just keeps going and going.
Wow. How many are? Oh my God! How many?
It just keeps going and going, man.
2.5.
We'll try. We can try getting back with some of these folks here. Holy smoking Joe Frazier!
Jesus Christ!
I love how we actually have the line open. It doesn't fucking ring.
I don't know if it's going right to.
Oh, here we go. 503 area code coming through.
Is that
Call from
Matt Hollencock.
Hollencock.
Press 1.
So now that is a
an
name
interesting
that's either a porn star name or a couple of homo suspicion points.
Where you calling me from? What state?
This is the communist state of Oregon.
Yay!
And the last name was what the boys back in the Army called me. It's supposed to be an insult, but it backfired and it stuck.
Welcome to the party, pal.
How much time you do in the Army?
4.5 years.
All right, you did your one and done. That's cool.
Yes, sir.
All right, what did you do in the Army?
I was one of those intel pogues.
All right, I did that job for a little while when I got old and slow. But it is what it is.
Hey, rode a desk and did whatever the Army told me to do.
And then when you're done, you just pushed away from the desk and said, "I'm going home. I'm done here. Peace." And you laughed.
Absolutely.
I don't blame you, man. I don't blame you.
Especially not now.
Yeah, I don't blame you.
So what kind of a toxic relationship story you got for us there, sir?
You guys might love this one. So,
all right.
Back in 2016, this gal apparently had a family history of cancer. Her in particular, reproductive cancer.
Uh-huh.
What I later learned is that when a woman's body has reproductive cancer, she produces the same hormone as that a pregnancy test detects.
Oh.
So what does she do?
Oh.
She doesn't want to admit that she knew that she was sick again. So she played the I'm pregnant game about 4 months. And when it was treated and all said and done, she admitted one time that she was lying the whole time.
Wow.
So she used the fact that she could piss hot basically on command to mess with you.
Exactly.
Wow.
Nice.
That's fucked up, man.
And she was about 9 shades of crazy, but that was the coup de grace.
Yeah, the minute you have a woman play the I'm pregnant game, you need to leave because that is over the top crazy, and that's a recipe for fucking disaster. It really is.
I ghosted her beautifully. I show up to her place at 6 o'clock, and she's one of these smokes way too much pot and sleeps in types. I show up there with some bullshit that she left at my place. She opens the door. I can hear a guy snoring in the back room. I said, well, fuck's that? She says, it's not what it looks like.
It's exactly what it looks like.
Okay. Yeah, okay.
Right.
Yeah, all
So,
you do is
I said-
you do an about face, and you leave.
Yeah.
And that's it.
Yeah. Yeah. I told her, this is it. This is the end. Don't ever talk to me again. I fucking ghosted her. She tried chasing me on text and internet for about a month until she took a hint.
Yeah. And I'm sure it's all going to work out for her in the future.
Oh, totally.
All right, we got to
Yeah,
jump off
for sure.
here, but thanks for calling in, bro.
Thank you, gentlemen.
And
Have a
make
good
sure
evening.
you share my stuff, man. I need help out there.
Will do, brother.
All right, man. Thank you.
Take it easy, guys.
We are crushing it, man.
Well, I mean, it's good. These stories are not too super long. Everybody's saying their piece. We're able to move on here. We could probably get a few more calls in before we have to go to the Streamlabs super chats. And call it a night.
All right, let's do
So
this.
bring it on.
Actually
What do we
working
got
out
here? We got
pretty
an
good.
open line here. Come on, bring it on. All right, you know what? Let's call this 912 guy. He's called us 8 times.
All right, let's call.
Let's see what he's got.
912 guy. 912.
Your area code 912. We're calling you.
What's going on, Jen?
Area code 912. We're calling you.
Yeah, what's going on? This is Popp.
So I already called you guys, but my fiance wanted to tell you about her crazy ex. She watches y'all's videos with me.
Oh.
Yeah, okay.
Hey guys,
Hey, how you doing?
There we go.
I am doing well. Y'all want to hear something really funny?
Sure.
Bring it.
My ex is actually the one who introduced me to you, Mr. Popp.
Really?
No shit.
Yes, I had never heard of you before, and I myself was a military brat.
Okay.
So I find your videos to be absolutely hilarious. But this man was a total psychopath.
Okay. Such as?
After we broke up, he tried kicking my front door down 3 separate times.
Because that's going to work out really well.
Maybe he just wanted the exercise.
It was a metal door.
Yeah. No, it's not going to take you
work.
anywhere good. No, of course. We know it's not going to work. I mean, come on. Did you throw him in jail or what happened?
Well, I was the one who reasoned with him that you don't hit girls because we hit back.
Okay.
Yeah, and when you hit back and we get hurt, nobody really gives a fuck.
No, nobody cares.
Yeah.
No, nobody cares.
No, never called the cops. He was just very shocked when one of my male friends answered the door. They looked at each other and they were like, "Well, who are you?"
Uh-huh.
I'm the new penis.
It was a shit show.
Well, I'm sorry you went through that craziness. What are you going to do?
Well, I mean, could have been worse.
Survived.
Yeah. It's pretty much all you can do.
Now I'm good.
Yeah, it's nice to know that we not only have chick fans, but they're willing to call into the show and tell us their business.
Fuck yeah.
Hell yeah.
We appreciate you.
Definitely. Thank y'all. Thank y'all for calling him back.
No problem. No problem.
Thank you very much.
Share my channel out there. I need the help.
I send it to all my military guys. Y'all have a good night.
All right, take it easy.
Thank
Bob,
you.
man.
All right, bye.
Dude, that's pretty cool, man.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. All right, this 505 number has been blowing my shit up. Let's check him out.
Get him. 505?
505. From Albuquerque, New Mexico.
Yeah, I know some guys from Albuquerque.
Oh, yeah? Maybe it's somebody you know. Albuquerque, New Mexico, you're on Grunt Speak Live with Popp.
What's going on, man?
Yes, sir, I am. What's up, fellas? How's it going? Hang on, I had to mute you on TV. So.
It's all right, Popp.
Okay. Hey. Glad to be on here with you guys. I think I've been watching you now. I think this is about 18, 17, somewhere around there.
Wow, a few years.
I'm closer to, I'm closer to your age, Popp, and I do have a couple of, been with a few women.
Uh-huh.
But the two real relationships, really, and the first one, we were both young, dumb, kind of. We had 2 kids, kind of ended, and I was broke up. It took me to the brink, but it didn't pitch me over.
Okay. Listen, man, losing your kids is serious shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, as you know, I'm here in Albuquerque, and she was from Ohio, Toledo, Ohio.
Okay.
She went back under false pretenses that she's going to go, and I was about ready to move out there. I said, okay, I'll close out the apartment we got here, and I'll meet you out there. Well, within a month of her being out there, she meets somebody else, and all of a sudden, this guy's daddy.
Oh,
and
no.
And this is probably 1998. So
So she did the distance, dick down, delight.
The triple D option.
You got the triple D, not in a good way.
Yeah. And we're, like I said, I'm about your age. We're we're raising all the Disney stuff. A lot of the people around me, they have really good marriages and relationships, and I'm just thinking that's the way it's supposed to be. I'm got to be the loyal, faithful little guy. And
well, so whatever happened to your kids, man? You see them, or what happened?
Oh yeah. I'm still to this day. My oldest is 25 now. My youngest daughter, from that relationship, she's 23.
Okay.
But this woman had the audacity to move back to New Mexico a couple of years ago and think that we were going to get back together.
They always try that shit.
Yep.
Yeah. after she left the dude, and you know, I've been out there for the graduations and everything. So I got to know this guy. I really don't, you know what?
Look, man, I'm sorry that
Okay.
that's just a whole assload of pain that you went through. I mean, that
Yeah.
sucks, man.
Yeah.
Relationship. Second one, and I didn't even marry.
Yeah, whatever happened to her? Is she still unmarried?
You know, funny thing is, she's actually dating my cousin right now.
Oh God.
Oh my God.
Oh,
Are you serious?
That's an Eskimo Brothers situation,
dude?
that you never
need to
want.
you need to plan an intervention, bro.
You know what? If he keeps her out of my hair, I'm okay with it.
Oh, okay. Well,
I mean,
but the thing is,
could end up with this bunny
See, the-
boiled.
and like I said, that's just my first relationship. The second one was an actual marriage, and my son came out of that. And in fact, he just graduated this last year from high school. So it was 18 years of pain.
God. That's pretty much how you explain it right there. It's just 18 years of unmitigated pain.
And not because of him, not because of my kid, because of this person.
Ugh.
So,
yep.
But you know, that one is the crazy right there. The first one, she was just stupid. She's a dumbass. She was a monkey brancher. You know, she latched onto the closest branch that was next to her out there in the Midwest.
Yeah.
And
listen,
and
I'm going to tell you this right now. All right. So I do this show, and over the past like 3 or 4 years, a lot of people that I've known in the past have now discovered that I do this. And there was been a couple women from my past who I didn't date that I did everything in my power to try to date these women, but they just they were doing their own thing, monkey branching around. All of them are slam fucked now. They are slam fucked. I mean, they're over 45, been divorced once, twice, 3 times. Kids from multiple dudes. I mean, their lives are it's a slow motion train wreck. I want nothing to do with it.
Yeah. Anytime something like this happens, even if it hurts, you just got to remind yourself that, hey, you might have gotten grazed by the bullet, but somebody else is going to take it between the eyes. And just be glad that it wasn't you.
All right. I want to appreciate you calling in, bro, and please keep sharing our stuff.
I appreciate it, man.
Thank you guys. You guys are awesome, and I'll try to talk to you again some other day.
All right. Thanks, man.
You
Thanks
have
for
a good
calling
one.
in.
Dude.
Yeah, you have a good one.
You too.
How many total calls have we got now?
Almost 200 calls.
Jesus
a lot of them are some of the same people.
How many people we have actually on the show watching?
Let's check it out here. We got 583 people currently. Oh, it just dropped to 565.
Oh, okay.
But, we appreciate everybody that's calling in, and we'll try to get a couple more in here before jumping on over. 817 area code calling in.
From
Robert Anderson.
Robert Anderson.
Hello, Mr. Anderson.
Mr. Anderson.
Hey, Blake. Hey, Popp.
What's going on, Robert?
All right. Glad you're calling in, bro.
Doing great, buddy. Doing great. Okay, I've got a real doozy.
Bring it.
Okay. This was back in my mid-20s, like 25, 26. And, wow. Okay, when they say that crazy girls are the most fun.
Oh, yeah.
I really wish they had warned me about the dark side of it.
Dun, dun, dun.
Well, we try to do that here, bro.
Yeah.
I tell you, the crazy pussy's the best pussy.
Yeah.
When the pussy wears out, you're only left with crazy, man.
Because they know they're crazy, and they amp up that sex game to 11.
Yeah.
They could suck a golf ball through a garden hose.
And they will look you in the face and go, I'm crazy.
Exactly.
And because your wang is in their mouth, and they manage to do it without sounding like a bad ventriloquist, you're like, okay.
Well, let's put it this way. When she told me that she really liked backdoor action, I really totally should have believed her.
Okay.
But I was young. I was young and dumb back then and full of
something that rhymes with dumb.
Clam chowder.
Yeah, I got you. Yeah, we know the deal.
Yep. Well, there was there were instances where she wanted to do certain type of fantasy kind of thing.
Okay, all right.
Yeah, and that there was an internal monologue in my head that kept saying it was at this particular moment that he realized he really effed up. Yeah, but, you know, and I was thinking to myself, okay, should I do? Should I not? And I was like, at the beginning, I was like, no, I can't. So she got pissed off. I immediately got off. I was like, okay. And then that's when it all went downhill. Oof. Well, needless to say, when I got home from work, I found her on my computer typing to a bunch of guys. I know, shocker.
Shocker.
And then I decided to go completely nuts. So without even thinking about it, I put my fist through my own monitor, shoved it on the ground, and told her to pack her stuff, get the hell out of my house.
Okay. Well, you probably should have done that without destroying shit.
So,
but I understand. I understand. These things happen.
Exactly. Well, I thought at that moment, okay, cool. She's out. She's gone back to Oregon. Everything's fine. The craziness is over. That's what I thought.
All right.
Yeah, it was a while later, like maybe a few weeks later, I get a text message from her saying that she's pregnant and it's my kid.
Oh no.
And I'm asking her, okay, go ahead, prove it to me.
Uh-huh.
So she sends me a sonogram. I'm like, okay, that's not proof.
Yeah.
So eventually the baby is born.
Uh-huh.
And she sends me a picture of the baby.
Okay.
And I kid you not, the baby looked like Batboy.
Oh my God.
From the Sun magazine. I'm not kidding. The kid was whiter than my walls.
Wow.
Yeah, and I'm mixed.
Uh-huh.
I'm part black, part white. My daughter is also mixed.
Okay.
So I know what my daughter looks like. I know what my kids should look like.
So did you get a DNA test?
Let's put it this way. All they have to do is look at the photograph, look at me. There's no way.
How long ago was this?
Huh? Oh my God. I'm 46 now. I was like 25 or so.
Oh, so this kid is long since grown up then. Okay.
Exactly.
Okay. That's nuts, man.
And she did, I'm embarrassed to admit this, but she also did give me a small parting gift.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Yeah, it's kind of like it's the lighter form of herpetogonosyphilis.
Okay. Yeah, you don't.
I'm sorry to hear that.
Sorry, bro.
Yeah, chlamydia tests suck. They suck.
I bet
I
they
learned
do.
I learned from that lesson.
I bet.
You should. All right, man. We got to move on to another call.
All right, love your show. Trying to tell everybody about it.
All right. Share it out there, man. Share it out there.
Always.
All right. Thank you.
Mr.
All right, later, brother.
Take it easy.
Brutal.
I mean, what can you say about a chick who likes backdoor action on the regular other than shit happens?
Dude.
It is 9:40. I think we could take one more call before we call it good.
Oh, here we go.
860, right on schedule.
Call from.
I couldn't hear that.
Accept.
Hello?
Hello, you're on with Popp.
Hello.
Oh, sweet. There's a lag in my computer for a second. I thought I didn't get you guys.
That's what happens, man.
Crazy Uncle. How you guys doing?
Crazy Uncle!
Hey, what's going on, bro?
How crazy are you?
Hey,
Now, did you become crazy because of this toxic relationship, or is this something that you've always been?
No, I'm the most black-pilled mother effer you're ever going to meet. And,
all right.
And I can actually tell you the moment I actually started being red pill. Remember back in the day that song, Where'd All the Cowboys Go?
Uh-huh.
Well, those were the nice guys. They didn't want us back then, and that was back in the 90s. Fun shit. Anyways, I got a couple real quick, so I'm going to knock them out because I know you guys want to get to the super chats and everything else.
Go for it, sir.
I'm just going to go on. Actually, this first one's when I first started watching you guys. I think it was like 2012, 2014.
Okay.
Oh, so you've been around for a while.
Yeah. Anyway, I knew this wasn't going to work because, you know, I asked her a couple times and she was like, I don't know if I want to or whatever. Single mother. Yeah, don't hate me. Everybody screwed up once. And I knew it wasn't going to work because whenever her parents or her grandmother showed up, she always told me to hide because she was Hispanic and I'm a white dude.
Oh, okay.
Oh, so I'm just like, what the hell? And the fun thing is, her daughter's like, how come you won't date my mom? I'm like, I'm not going to run to the bathroom every time her parents show up. Well, what the hell is wrong? So, I mean, I'm just...
Better to run to the bathroom than run for your life. I mean, baseball bat full of gutter nails territory and all.
Different Hispanic girl actually came at me with a butcher knife. Actually, my butcher knife.
I'm telling you, man. I've been attacked by like 2 different Mexican chicks.
That Hispanic temper's a real thing.
I'm serious. And the one that came after me with the gutter nails, I never went back and find out what was going on. I just kept running.
Well, I would judge you if you did.
I never went back. I just kept running, got to my car. I was done. Never going back again.
So is that the second story, the one with the butcher knife?
No. Second story, this one, this was way back in the day. I had just joined the Army maybe 2 years prior.
Uh-huh.
And I had met up with this chick. Now, I'm in Hawaii, and you know all those military bases are pretty close.
Yeah.
So when I brought her back to her place, and she said Pearl Harbor, I'm like, okay, there's one red flag. I should have realized somebody should have taken the red flag and beat the shit out of me with it. But in any case, I'm sitting. We go back to her place and we do what we do. I shit you not. She had already finished a few times because I always give it a 10, and I had just finished. I had not even retracted, no hydraulic relief at all. And she whispers in my ear, "Man, my husband never does me like that."
Oh my God!
So the second most devastating sneak attack at Pearl Harbor happened that day.
Pretty much.
So you didn't know she was married until after the deed was done.
Nope. And
please tell me you wrapped your tool.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was freaking the hell out. I was just like, I do not want to be on the two-way fire range. Thank you.
No.
Well, yeah, that's how people get shot, bro. I'm just, just putting it out there.
Yeah.
All right.
Oh,
well,
yeah.
thanks for calling in and keep sharing the channel, bro.
All right, will do. And thanks for the advice, guys. I do appreciate it, and all the best.
All right.
Yeah, you too, man. And we appreciate all the donations and the good stories. You got jokes, and we like jokes.
And we like that. All right.
I'll send you a couple more later. Talk to you later.
Let's knock out the super chats. And
all right. To everyone who tried to call, because we got over 200. All right, we'll do one last one.
One more.
We'll call it good.
Call from
Steve Way.
To accept, press 1.
If you don't know who he is, I do. Ascension! Captain on the bridge.
What's up, wild
How you
man?
guys doing?
Doing all right, man. Doing all right.
You got some jokes for us tonight, Steve?
Oh my God! This is the first time I've actually been on a YouTube channel. It's the first time, and I tried to get into you guys, and I just want to say, it's an honor to be here. It's an honor to get to speak to you two finally after all this time, man.
How long have you been watching us, man?
I've been watching you guys since. Well, I remember when Popp was first doing his military stories. About when he was over at his base over in Iraq or whatever that place
Abu
was.
Ghraib, yeah.
Yeah, that was like year one of the lair.
Yeah.
So that's probably going back about 4 or 5 years now.
Yeah, it's like 2015, 16, I think.
Yeah.
Plus, there's 1,000 miles of Mr. Right, if I remember correctly.
Yeah!
We've all been there.
Hey, what are you going to do?
Yeah,
what are you going to do?
I do have one story. It's not about crazy women because I've watched Pop's videos and I've taken them to heart. So
all right, good.
So far, I've managed to avoid the crazy for right now, and I've just been working on myself. Like I said, the born was a big part of it. I've been trying to get done so I can get to you guys.
Uh-huh.
And now that I finally got all that done, I've sent you guys a few emails. I've been looking up the haunted places in Virginia that you guys are really wanting to see.
Oh,
So
yeah.
that was definitely one of the key things I was doing.
All right,
but
cool.
I do have a story for you.
All right, yeah. What do you got?
Well, this one a friend of mine told me happened to his fiance, and it's not it's not scary, but it is shocking.
Okay.
You might want to put down your drinks for this one, Pop.
All right.
Okay.
Oh, I'm gonna pour a new one. What are you talking about, man?
My friend told me the story about a friend of his who had a girlfriend, right? So here's what happened. These two had just gotten together. They had just gotten into, knowing each other very well. So one day his friend was drinking with his buddies, and he said, you know what? I have a technique I want to try with this girl just to see if it'll work out.
The tongue tornado.
So
okay.
He basically said he had a little box of Starburst. The Starburst candy.
Yeah.
So he says, I want to try something with her. So that night, from what my friend told me, he took her to his place and he asked her, hey, I've never tried this before, but I want to know if you're interested. I want to try and stick these Starburst pieces of your you-know-what, and I want to try to eat them back out.
Munging. Munging.
God damn. Dude. Oh, okay. Keep going.
Nowhere near bad yet.
Oh, come out.
Okay, so
Taste
so
of the
he
rainbow,
said,
you nasty bitches.
This is weird. But I'll do it for you one time, and that's it. No more. He said, sweet. So he puts them in, and he eats them back out.
Oh.
And when he finishes, he said, I appreciate it. Thank you very much. And we left it at that. Now, he's obviously telling these guys about at the party what happened afterwards. So he said a week goes by, and she calls him, and she says, I need to talk to you about something.
Okay.
And he said, what happened? So the gynecologist getting stuff checked out. And she says, I thought you told me that you were going to eat out the Starburst from inside me, right? He said, yes, that's what I did. She says, well, I'm here at the gynecologist, and they found 2 inside me that you left in.
Oh my God!
That's not the worst part. He said, well, I'm sorry, I couldn't do anything about that. But she said, I have some bad news for you. And she said, you're going to need to sit down for this.
Oh, no.
And he said, well, aside from the gynecologist finding out about our little escapades, what else could possibly be wrong here? She says, well, it turns out that I've just been diagnosed with genital warts.
Oh, God!
So what happened is they figured out, much to dismay, you guys might want to sit down for this one. When he asked her, how long have you had this, first off? She said, I had this for about 2 weeks. And he said, we tried this when? She said, honey, don't get mad. We tried this before I realized I had them. So long story short,
oh God,
it turns out that what he thought he sucked out and chewed wasn't the Starburst. It was actually the genital cyst.
Oh God! Oh God! Why do you tell me these things? Oh my God!
Now, my friend told me that story.
Stop! Oh my God!
He warned me. He said, you guys are never going to want to eat Starburst again after that story. And
shit, man, I might avoid
didn't believe
Skittles
him until
too.
I heard it.
That is just terrible.
Probably. So I'm just telling you the story because my friend told it to me, and he has some funny stories. But I wanted to share that one with you guys. And I am so happy that I managed to share this with Pop on YouTube.
God, that is terrible, man. Dude. Oh, all right.
Blake, the lieutenant's finally managed to make it on the ship.
All right, bro.
I have no words, man.
All right, let's. That one's made me quite ill. We need to stop.
Okay, and you know what? I think that's really the best call that we could possibly go out on because there is nothing out there that is going to top sucking a genital cyst out of a woman's snatch. Oh God.
Well, just letting you guys know that I have sent you guys emails about the Virginia haunted tours.
Okay,
and
cool.
A few of these places that I've been on is actually very close to where I live. So surprisingly enough, I didn't notice it, but 4 or 5 places on that list are areas that I know very well. So if you guys ever decide to hit me up,
Heck
we
yeah,
can
man.
set something up. I'm more than happy to give you a tour.
All right, bro.
Check it out, man.
All right. Take it easy,
We'll
man.
hit up one of the theme parks out there, too, while we're out there.
And make sure you share our stuff
Oh, my-
around, man.
Oh, of course. I'll be telling everyone I know. I'll call in again when you guys want.
Yeah.
All right, man.
And thanks for all the jokes, dude.
All right.
We really appreciate it. You have become a legend on these streams.
That
And
shit's funny.
it's good stuff.
I will keep them coming. Don't you worry about that.
Thank you.
Thanks, dude. Have a good night.
You guys be safe out there.
All right,
Later.
well, let's get some super chants.
God. Oh. Ooh.
Oh, so you're gonna turn off the phone now thing? How's that work?
Yeah. I'm gonna turn off the phone. That is that is
was
probably
terrible.
the nastiest story I've ever heard.
That was pretty bad, man. I literally was gonna throw up. Dude, that shit is not
man.
funny.
To anyone out there who didn't get to call through on the show, we apologize. But I mean, there's only so many hours in the day, so many hours in the stream. But I don't think any of you mother fornicators can top that shit.
No. How many people we have watching now?
We have 567 people currently watching, 519 likes, almost 100% ratio.
All right.
Thank you all very much. We're going to hit the rest of the YouTube super chats and then jump on over to Streamlabs and wrap it on up here. Noah Zuniga, hey Blake, save this Urban Dictionary for the right time. S-word wank. Or sword, is it S-word wank or sword wank?
I don't want to know. I don't want to know, man.
Wanking whilst sitting down and having a shite, as it makes the shitting far more enjoyable and much easier.
Never done it.
Or we'll see if it's sword wank. I want to make sure. Nope, that's not it. Okay. Making sure.
Jeez.
I want to cover all my bases.
Hey.
Ascension said he will call in. Oh, yes, you did, good sir, and you almost made Popp puke.
That was a bad one, bro.
M. Pujo with a $20 donation. Let me tell you about Drama Girl. Full-on borderline, faked pregnancy, more games than Milton Bradley. And I was on to her. You should have seen her orbiting her apartment after moving her BCP 12 inches. There's so much more. Oof. Ascension said he's going to keep trying. And we appreciate everybody who called in. Hey, you know what? We might just do another stream on this because we had like 200 missed calls. I didn't see that shit coming.
I didn't see it either.
I thought we'd get
we'd
maybe 20.
Yeah, 20. I was like, 20, 30 times.
Yeah, we appreciate every single one of
200.
them, and we appreciate all the donations. Where Eagles Dare with a $5 donation, much appreciated. If there was a comment with that, YouTube censored it. Just want to make sure you know. My name is Nobody with a $49.99 donation.
All right.
Thank you so much. And with a big thumbs up, says, I'm enjoying this one. Oh, you were right up until that last one. Oh,
That
God.
was terrible.
Sucking out. I thought it was going to be like some
Stop!
play on words.
Stop!
It's like you put a starburst in me, and now I'm pregnant with a meteor. Like, what the fuck?
Move on. This is that was just savage. Just move on.
The Bacon 243. What's up, you lords of debauchery? No, I think Steve's friend wins that one now.
Oh, my God.
I mean, not only did he do the starburst thing, but now he's got warts of the mouth.
And, down his gullet.
He got star warts from starburst.
Oh, God.
Oh, Amy Horton has a new drinking buddy. Hugh Janus with a $4.99 donation. Did Popster get transformed into Tom Likas? Interesting show tonight. Well, I'm glad you enjoyed it.
Tom Likas, I haven't listened to him in years.
Yeah,
I enjoyed his show.
Yeah, me too. The Bacon again. What? Taste the starburst.
No,
For Reaper01 with a $10 donation. I couldn't get through, but my craziest one is my female friend of 8 years pulled a Bill Cosby on me. When I didn't want to go with her, she literally deleted a cheerleader in the locker room. Jail. She killed someone?
Wow.
Whoa! Yeah. All right, now I'm pissed that you didn't get through. Holy
wow.
shit.
All right, well, next time.
Woo!
Ugh.
Rick Vella with $4.99. Mine was so toxic she went nuclear just because I went to Vegas. Vegas sucks. We weren't together anymore. Haven't seen my kids in a year.
Oh, I'm sorry, bro.
That sucks. You know what? It's really, when they're that mad at you, it's literally just any excuse.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter how good of a dad you are, how good of a partner you were.
Yeah, it doesn't matter.
Doesn't matter. Alex Patiño, just when we thought that monking could not be topped. Wart cyst.
Oh.
Yeah, I think...
that's bad shit. Stop talking about that.
I think Starburst with Star Warts is
move on.
Is the winner.
Listen, that was terrible.
Jeffrey Paul says, I'm number one. I'm number one.
Dude, that's
no,
terrible.
You were number
man.
one when you gave us that song, man. It's fantastic work. We really appreciate it. All right. That clears up YouTube. Let's jump on over to Odyssey here. We got Caleb on with a $1 donation. Just switched my monthly subscription from Patreon to Subscribestar. Winning. Thanks for letting me know. We really appreciate it.
All right.
Subscribestar is just better. They're not censoring people. They're not deleting people's pledges without their knowledge or consent. Yeah. We've dropped probably, I want to say like $150 in donations just in the last few months. And it's all dudes who are like, what happened to my pledge?
Yeah, they're getting 86, getting dropped off.
Go on over to Subscribestar. Not only can you do a monthly thing if you want to, but you can also do singular tips.
Yeah.
And it's just a more functional platform.
Yeah.
So
what are you going to do?
We really appreciate that one. Dapper Sapper is having a lot of fun over here on D Live. I think he's like the only one watching over there. But he's got I love the gifts, dude. Oh, triggered. I love this shit. Oh, it's Pepe. How you doing, Pepe?
All right.
Wow. Holy crap. And William Runner and Short Bus Crusader over there having some good times. Joe Pelham over there as well. Thank you all for tuning in. Jump on over here to MGTOW.tv because I know we got one from over there. Arrow Shogun with a $5 donation. Testing this super chat thingy. How do I call in? Is there a number I dial? Yes. Sorry about that. I know this was 44 minutes ago, but the calls just kept on coming.
Yeah, I know.
305-94...
Exactly.
Or 305-94 can't understand normal thinkers.
Yeah, there you go.
It's good stuff. All right, I'm going to jump over here to my crap top. My crapple laptop in order to read the Streamlabs chat.
Get the rest of them?
Still not sure what's going on with that. All right. Polska Bob, number one, right out the box, as always, with a $25 donation. Gentlemen, here's some beer monies. Blake, you sounded like Popp on the test call. It threw me off a bit at first. My bad. Munging.
Oh, God.
You know, now munging just doesn't have the same ring because now we've got wart cysts. Fruit-flavored wart cysts.
Can he stop?
Swallow it.
Stop.
And he swallowed it. He swallowed somebody's fucking genital wart cyst.
Stop it. I don't care. Move on.
Oh, shit. Oh, I'm never going to live that one down, man. I'm going to go to bed tonight thinking about that shit. Paulie B with a $5 donation. 1 hour and Popp smoked new media as per usual. Well, we figured with the calls we would be safe, so we decided to stay on all platforms tonight. But come Thursday, we're definitely going to be doing some new tech stuff.
Yeah.
I love hearing Popp's camaraderie with the enlisted. It's the only thing which motivates me anymore, too, because if I die in a war, it wouldn't be for God or country, but for Goldman Sachs and Halliburton.
Yeah, fuck them.
Yeah. If you need any other reason to do your one and done,
that's it right there.
Yeah, there it is. Oh, not to mention, stunning and brave cartoon whamming with two moms and
that's just shameful.
Ugh. That's how you bring back the draft right there. You make it so no one wants to volunteer for your army.
That's pretty much what's going to happen.
Yep. Solomon Knight with two $10 donations back to back. My buddy Ming Wu just got the I'm not happy speech from his fiance. Well, at least it's just his fiance.
All right.
And they're not
First
married.
of all,
and he's asking for any advice for him.
All right. If you're getting the I'm not happy speech, you need to understand there's absolutely nothing you can do to make someone else happy.
No.
They have to make themselves happy. All right? You're not signing up for this relationship to put on bozo boots and a clown wig and then dance the rest of your life away, to keep this person entertained and happy. If she's not happy now, nothing is going to make her happy but herself. And he's better off saying, you know what? going to have to take a pass on this. Yeah, it's going to hurt like hell. But I can guarantee you in the long run, it'll work out.
Yeah. Bottom line, if you are not happy yourself before someone comes along and asks to put a ring on it, nothing that person does is ever going to make you happy.
Nope.
And you know what? If you actually put the time in, do the work, go out there and make yourself happy, and it's because of your ambition, your achievements, your own satisfaction, you did it for you and nobody else, then no one can take it away from you. Then, only then, will you actually be a suitable partner for anyone.
Yep. Couldn't have said any better.
Anthem Ward with a $1 donation. So the Beyond Black Lives Matter coffee go beyond skin color. That's beyond Black Lives Matter. All that matters is coffee. Whoa!
I'm going to be honest. I'm not after Black Lives or Black Flag or whatever.
Black Rifle Coffee.
Black Rifle Company, whatever. I am not really enthused about them and their product right now. So
no. I buy Seattle's best coffee. That shit's good.
There's plenty of companies that are willing to fill that void, and if that guy wants to shit on people who has made his company as successful as it is today, and fuck them.
Yep. And really, at that point, there's no amount of damage control you can do that's going to undo what you said, because even if it was in an incorrect context or applied to something indirectly, it's still in his own words that he would love to flush those customers out of his customer base and screw them and F them, blah, blah, blah. And
yeah.
At that point, you're just kind of done.
Yep.
Ascension!
Not a good thing.
Ascension, how do you tell if your wife is dead?
I have no idea.
The sex is the same, but the dishes keep piling up.
All right, yeah.
Yeah, it always reminds me of that old Jeff Foxworthy joke. I knew a guy who always thought that loading the dishwasher meant getting his wife drunk. Jackal the Emperor, who also called into the show, thank you very much. Why? Who is holding a gun to these company owners' heads and telling them to support these fuckadoos? Who?
That's gonna come back and bite them in the ass in the future.
Yeah.
Especially if this country devolves into a two-way rifle range.
Yeah.
When it's all said and done, these companies that supported all this shit are going to get crucified.
Amen. And he says, anyways, which would you recommend, DLive or MGTOW.tv? MGTOW has high definition quality. They're good stuff. DLive has been really great to us. We have had no issues with them. But DLive is a streaming only platform. So if you want to watch the streams, you really can't do bad with either one.
Yeah. They're both pretty good.
Yeah. Manosphere.tv is actually going to be in the process of completely porting over our entire main channel to their platform, according to the dates when everything was uploaded. So
cool.
You're going to be able to see everything. So if we ever lose our main YouTube channel, heaven forbid, everything will be at manosphere.tv.
Amen.
And the women.
No, that's stupid. Stop saying that.
Dynaside 13. Well, I have plenty of stories of toxic family. I don't have any about a romantic endeavor. I had one in high school. The commie side of the family subverted for narcissism, and I took the red pill hiatus method with the red pill, and now I'm good. Good for you, man. Jimmy Bones with a $10 donation. That manual transmission on the SI magazine was wearing that stunning and brave St. Fentanyl Floyd Macbeth swimwear during that photo shoot. The camera guy also said, dude, you're going to have to tuck that in first.
Yeah. Yeah, gonna pull a Michelle Obama.
Yeah, a Big Mike.
Yeah, Big Mike.
Your swimsuit shaped like a dick, bro. Oh. Crusader Nate. Can't call in tonight. However, I have a relationship horror story that will give everyone nightmares. I can write up the details and email it to Popp. Please do.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, we can read that one up on a stream.
Just we won't put your name on it, but yeah.
Tracy Wilborn donated $25. Feeling hood rich. Get a bottle of cold brew or whatever is your current poison.
All right, I think I will.
Yeah, why not? Good stuff. That takes care of all the Streamlabs chats. Going to double check everything over here on YouTube. Looks like we're good there.
How
Good
many
over
people we
there.
keep to the end?
Oh, shit. Some of the comments over on Twitch are hilarious. Jackal the Emperor says, I'm going to chuck my cookies. Daymok Nas says, he's a cannibal. That's nasty. Oh, God, it's so terrible. Dude. Holy shit.
That's just terrible.
It's just fucking ridiculous.
That's terrible.
Oh, you're killing me.
Stop it.
He's sad statistic bastard.
It's just nasty.
But it makes for damn good television.
Yeah, it does.
With that being said, I think we're going to have to take us out with a safety briefing, Pop.
All right, everybody. Don't drink and drive. Don't drink and swim. You have to fight. If you have to fight, don't go to the ground because that's where you get stomped out. If you're confronted by a mob and you're in your car, get the fuck out and leave.
Amen to that.
All right? Just leave.
And if you decide to suck your rainbow fruit candies out of a woman's vagina and you have to swallow a certain type of cyst, just remember to include this in your Dear John letter.
F you and all your motherfucking friends, nigga. Give a fuck if y'all in kindergarten, I'll whoop y'all motherfucking ass. That's why Santa Claus ain't real, bitch. That's why I fucked your mama. I'll fuck up all your kids. I don't care, goddammit. Huh? Prove it to me. Prove it to me. That's why you ain't going to Disney World, bitch. Fuck you and your friends. Fuck all y'all.
See you Thursday, dudes. Same bat time, same bat channel.
Take it easy.